Hello and welcome to my channel. Well, if you saw these two knives in the last video, I couldn't get these blades open, and I thought, oh, I'm just gonna I'll just put a nail nick in it, you know, I got a Dremel tool, or I'll just pull them up with these huge hemostats here, you know, and I had grabbed them, you know, on the video and tried to pull on it, and that sucker's in there. I thought, well, you know, I'll get it later, maybe some KPL or something like that. And fortunately, Toby contacted me and said he told me what these knives are, and they're trick knives, like magic knives. There's a trick way to open them. Let's see, we'll get this one right here. One of them opens real easy, and the other one, it's kind of tricky. See, you go like this and push on it. Now it's supposed to only open. There, I locked it. It's supposed to only open with the fat part sticking down like this. Any other way, yeah, it's hung up. You try to do it like this, but once you get it this way, boom. And that's because there's a little pin down here is holding this. It looks like a bottle opener, but these are advertising knives, or magic knives, pin knives. Focus here. Imperial, Providence, USA. The other one works kind of the same way. You know, see, this is the right way to do it. Sometimes you have to jiggle it. Ow! I gotta get this one open. But this is supposedly the way you open it. Any other way wouldn't work. There's a little pin or something that falls out of the way. This is the latching mechanism right here. See that little pin? I haven't really looked at this mechanism. It slides. See how it slides back and forth? So if it's gummy in there, or whatever. Now these things go for $20 to over $100 on eBay. This one's a Madison Bionics, and this is like crushed ice celluloid or something like that. Well, let's see if we can get this guy to. Oh, we might need the assistance of Boris, or let's see if Dewey can get it. Here, you hold that. He fall down. All right, I don't know what's going on here. I had it open. Let me pause this. I had to shake it. Ooh, look. A moth flew by him. Get your butt. Come here. I'll feed you the dinosaurs. Alright. This one's Imperial Ireland. But yeah, there's a... Oh, look. He's gonna be fed. He's gonna be fed to... Hey, come back! You're supposed to get him. That was your payment for helping out. Dewey was gonna get paid in moths, and he's not even smart enough to eat them. But yeah, it's just a little pin blade, but it's just got that unique little mechanism in there. Stop bouncing. I'm just going to drop a little oil in this one. See, it's kind of stuck in its track. Let's see if we can zoom in. Get even closer. Yeah, see there? It just slides in that. But once it's closed, man, it's solidly closed. Now, this is not a locking blade here. and it does have some celluloidal outgas. I don't know if this is true celluloid, but that's what it'll do. It'll change the colors. Or it could just be rust or whatever. But this is in nice shape. Neither one of these covers on those are cracked. And it is that clamshell. But see, it's a good thing I waited. Because, you know, you've got this mind of, I can fix that. You know, if something won't open, it's because it needs oil, you know, or more force. And I've heard that some of these were thrown away because people couldn't figure out how to open them or close them, you know, like, it's broken. This knife is broken, the spring's broken. People didn't know, you know, they weren't technically minded. All right. So, yeah, you shake it close. This one, you got to shake it. You got to shake it, but don't break it. Once you know the trick, see, that's why they're like a trick knife or a magic knife. Once you know the trick, because you hand it to some people, say, here, try to open that knife. And they're like, yeah, I can get that knife open. They probably should have made these springs, pins stronger in there. But yeah, these are pretty cool. They're not super expensive, but they can be. I don't know why, you know, eBay. I don't know why some are hundreds of dollars. These are two really good examples, though. This is pretty cool. This was a good thing he contacted me before I got the Dremel tool out or hydraulic press. Like, I got it open. Yeah, I broke it, but I got it open. So you can't, how do you do it? Gravity. You need gravity to help you. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. You don't need a nail nick that way. Because the spring of it, you know, bounces it that far open. And it doesn't open up in your pocket automatically because you've got to compress this. You got to compress it. See, it doesn't come open. You can put it in. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then, bing. There you go. You do your thing. This might even work as a bottle cap opener, but I mean, it's strong enough to do it, but I don't think that's the intention. The intention is retention. Play on words. But yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I had looked at. He linked a video to me of somebody on YouTube that had done one of them, and I had looked in Levine's after that, and it doesn't. It's got character knives and stuff, you know, but it doesn't talk about trick knives. Because there's some that, you know, magic trick knives that has one color scale and the other color. You know, it looks like you switched, you know, knives in your hand, but all you did was just flip it over. But yeah, these are pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, now, one other update. And a heads up about queen knives. I put this in, but I'm going to have to look at the video. I could have done this myself, but you see that? See that crack? And it goes all the way across. Do I have a UV in here? Oh, I was leaving a UV light in here. The UV light really helps, fluorescent light really helps to show up cracks. But just beware that this is the second crack he had. Every pin, every area was like that, was cracked. There, that light shows it a little bit better. This one's okay. This one's okay. This one's okay. That one's okay. And this one's okay. There's no cracks. But man, this one here. Now, you know, this emblem fell out. And I got some super glue gel. And, you know, you got to be quick with that stuff. And you got to line it up just right. So I was trying to smash it in there. And if this bone had been sticking up any or anything, I don't think that I'm going to have to look back. I didn't do a super, you know, I just noticed how smooth it was, but I didn't do a super close inspection when I initially got it. All I noticed was that that emblem had fallen off. But yeah, just beware of these. I think these covers right here are susceptible to cracking, because Cracky for sure has it. And the only other one I got, Cracky's cousin, I think one of his pins is cracked, but it's been, you know, tossed in a box. I haven't been gentle with a lot of these, but this one is like brand new. Anyway, just wanted to give you that heads up. You saw this goofy look. It may be good for mattress sales and everything, but they're not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Their pencils are not fully sharpened. They're 3 beers short of a 6-pack. So, yeah, they get along with customers well, but alright, let's get back up there. Alright, yeah, so I thought I'd show you those kind of interesting little knives here. Let's look at let gravity work for us again. See, once you know the trick, you don't need tools to open it. Alright, let's zoom in on this one. Imperial Province, USA. Now the good thing is you can date these knives. I don't know right now, but you can date these knives based upon the font and the way this stuff works, or like when it was made. You know, like they only made them so long. And this is just advertising. This was some company, you know, that probably Madison Bionic, so they probably made bionic brains, you know, to stick in people's heads when they chop their heads off. Hey, we can still use that body. He was a criminal. We had to cut his head off, but we could use that body in a factory if we just had an obedient head in there. That's the backstory on that. This one is completely unmarked here, you know. So if it had any advertising, it doesn't look like it just wore off. Alright, let's see if we can get gravity to work for us now. Oh yeah, it works. Now, Imperial Ireland probably only had their factory certain years there, you know, so even though it doesn't have a particular stamp and everything, it can be dated within, you know, X number of years with that. But yeah, they're just cool little knives, man. I wouldn't, fifth pocket knife, you know, this is not some knife you'd want to hand somebody that, you know, they made these tags before. Knives you don't want to hand to people that don't know anything about knives. Because they'll be like, what happened to that knife? Oh, I threw it away, man. I couldn't open it. Well, hey, man, give it back. No, it's broken. I did you a favor. Like, no, you're just an idiot. You don't know how to open it. You need your head cut off and replaced with a bionic brain. So there you go. I'll look up that date. I've got a little sheet that has all of the Imperial, you know, stamps and when they were made. And as far as these queen knives and stuff, they're cool looking and everything else, but just be careful with them. Just watch out, you know, because sometimes these things, maybe they got a bad batch, you know, osteoporosis or whatever, you know. This is made out of cow bone. Maybe this cow was an old cow and he needed more calcium, but he couldn't, you know, because he's a cow, couldn't drink milk, you know. That'd be like, well, I guess it's not cannibalism because baby cows drink milk. So yeah, don't know where I was going with that one other than off the cliff. So there you go. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and don't break out the tools if you can't open up a knife. Do a little research first. It's a good thing I didn't put a nail nick in there. That'd be cruel, you know. Somebody'd be like, breaking their thumb off. Thumbnail breaker. Alright. stop being silly. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.